A lot of people have been talking out there about AI disrupting the workforce, coming after knowledge workers, and all of these scary things. And in many ways, I think we like to kind of predict our doom as humans. But in this room and in this A-Team Clubhouse online with people joining us, I believe we've had about 12 of these gatherings just like tonight. We went deeper than that. We work with hundreds of companies, from small incubating startups that were just burgeoning to Fortune 50 on some of the most meaningful innovations. And what we found is that there's much more to this than that. And in fact, we choose to focus on where AI and generative AI in particular can help capture the nuances of what we're truly looking to accomplish. Who are we looking to work with? And to make that a possibility, make that happen in instance. With Team Formation AI, this is actually just the culmination of years of work. To get a sense of, anything AI really relies on data. And when you think about the data that is backing this, I want to take you back a few years. We, as A-Team, came out of stealth in 2022, May, 2 years ago, in fact. Ever since we incorporated the company, we have deployed about 1,600 builders across 600 or so missions, generating about $130 million that have been distributed to A-Teams, to billions of dollars of value created. And all of this have been gathered around this data set that we set out to build, that we call the Team Graph. The Team Graph captures who works well with what, who works well with whom on what. That captures, think of it as like a skills graph, meaning a social graph with experience graph coming together, so that we can shift from thinking in terms of resumes and skills, because we're at the end of the day so much more than that, to be able to identify for any given problem what is the ideal set of builders that have solved similar challenges like that before and that are particularly well equipped to solve them. Adding layers such as the ability to work well together to be able to accomplish the best work of their career with the people they want to work with. So this data has been growing quite a lot, and we've been building those core kind of classic AI systems. And generative AI today helps us provide for the first time direct access, if you will, to see what that would look like, to bring the power in the hands of hiring managers, tech leaders, to be able to supercharge their teams with the talent that they've been missing, and to be able to do that in minutes. I'd love to show you a little bit how that works, and let's try it out together. All right. Am I showing my screen? Okay. All right. So here's how this works. So think of A-Team as a curated network with this Team Graph data encompassing about 11,000 world-class product builders, from product managers to designers to engineers to data scientists to growth marketers. People that have worked through A-Team, people that have brought in, that have been evaluated and carefully curated, that have added to this data set to understand who they worked with, what they worked on, what are they interested in. What we've essentially done with that Team Graph data is building what we believe to be the missing data set of knowledge work, the one that goes beyond the titles that you've held at companies to go to the specific of what you worked on. So I can come in here and basically say, okay, I am building a healthcare web app that allows clinics to use machine learning to predict staffing needs. Let me just add also with Python, just why not? It's hard to type with one hand, but we will make it happen. Yes. And what it will do, it will essentially try to capture the nuances of what it is that I'm looking to build, and we engage in a conversation, if you will, to try to get more of the specifics, to be able to pinpoint exactly the formation of the team that is required and the builders that would be most interested and qualified to help me solve that problem. So if I start, say, with backend developer, I can add different roles to do my team formation, whether I'm augmenting an existing team or spinning up a new one. So here we have Python, machine learning, healthcare, enterprise software, AI, machine learning. Has been broken down into the stack so that I can keep refining. And the beauty, I think, of this type of system is to enable me to essentially have the work with the system that doesn't get tired, right? oftentimes when we think about hiring, it's as we know, it takes thousands of hours. It's very slow. It's very costly to make mistakes. Here I can move quite fast, but I can keep refining in an iterative manner to figure out exactly what I'm looking for. So I can go through different people, see their skills, see what they work on. We even digitize all the data that we've captured on builders as they train essentially their own talent agent, because no one wants to waste time in so many interviews when the fit might not be there. So here I can come in with Osorio, with Sumant, and ask questions that are more specific about their expertise and go as deep as I'd like to go. Wherever we don't know the answer, wherever we don't know the answer, we will notify the builder so that they can help train the agent better, saving them time for every other interaction like that in the future. Now, in terms of the refinement, here I'm not capped at just the typical things that you would find in typical resumes. I can look at attributes that even embraces really important characteristics from culture, of having the experience, managing people, having the experience working in an enterprise environment versus a startup environment, ability to build product from scratch. I can enter location, figure out time zone overlap, and all those type of things until I pinpoint exactly who I'm looking for. Now, this system is designed to work very well, not just in terms of replacing the typical white glove process that we like to do with our expert team advisors, but actually to work hand in hand, machine with human, to team up and be able to deliver this next generation of hiring technology to power hybrid teams. So I invite you to try it out, test it for yourself, and embark with us on this journey. Embark with us on this journey, as it's just the beginning, to help build the core capabilities to unlock how hiring is done, to be able to bring the most highly skilled product builders to teams that are building meaningful things, to be able to scale up as we see more and more companies being under the gun, if you will, between the need for efficiency and limited headcount with the absolute necessity to move better, faster, to build better products for many companies that have never had to build products before, to be able to do so with flexibility and bringing the diversity of skill set, expertise, and backgrounds that they need just when they need it to build what's next. That's it for the quick demo. Thank you very much. Now I invite you to try it out. I think we have a demo station over there, and we have some of the people that have actually made that happen, like Max right here, so you can talk to him about more of the details of how this works. Thank you so much.
I love it. Thank you so much, Raph. And why didn't you guys build this while I was at X? Because I guarantee you all of my GMs and tech leaders would have loved this.